This is a simple video to show you how to get a Japan QR code that you're going to need for Japan Customs when you arrive in the country. So basically, this Visit Japan QR code is a digital version of an arrival card. Having one of these just basically speeds things up when you arrive in Japan. It gets scanned by customs and then you're out of the airport and gone. It's a really quick process. So let's just go through the basic steps on how to get one. Quickly, I'm Australian, so before we head anywhere overseas, I always take a quick look at the government Smart Traveller website, and it also happens to have a direct link to the Embassy of Japan website. So it's good to go to that website and have a read through, see if you should be applying for a visa. If you're an Australian passport holder, chances are the only thing you need to enter Japan as a tourist is this QR code. That is, other than your passport, of course. So, also on this website, you'll find a direct link to the Visit Japan website, and that's the website that we need to generate a QR code for you to enter Japan and pass through customs easily. So, before you get started, it's really handy to have three things on hand: your air ticket, your passport, and also the address of where you're going to be arriving in Japan first. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is create an account on the Visit Japan website. That is, unless you already have, because it does retain any information from prior trips since this system started. So scroll down and click on Start using this service now. Now you're going to click Sign up for an account. Agree to the terms and conditions. Then just fill in some basic information. Start off by filling in your email and creating a password. Complete the CAPTCHA, just to show that you're a human. Go and check your email and get the confirmation code and enter it back here. Here I'm just copying and pasting my code from my email into the Visit Japan website. Now click on Confirm Email. So now we're all confirmed and we have an account. So now we're going to log in with our email and new password. I'm just going to skip this second level of security here, but you can do that if you'd like. So now we're ready to register ourselves and any other family members. So to register ourselves, we're going to click Your Details. Answer these simple questions. Do you have a passport issued by the Japanese government? I'm selecting no. Do you live in Japan and will enter Japan? I'm selecting no again. This option is asking if we'd like to make a tax-free QR code. This can be handy for shopping, but you don't necessarily need it. It just saves you pulling out your passport each time. So now it's time to scan our passport. Now I'm not going to scan my passport in again because the system will know that I'm already in the system, but all you need to do is just select to photograph your passport as the easiest way, and then take a photo of your passport information page, and that's going to auto-populate all of the information into your registration. So it's the easiest way, but if you can't get it to get a good photo, then you can select to enter the details in manually and just fill in all your details. So after you filled in some basic information there, you're ready to register. And now you're all registered and you need to go through and do exactly the same thing for each member of your family. In a new and welcome update to the instruction manual, from January 2024, other adult family members travelling together no longer have to have a separate account of their own and can be included on the one account. This can only make the QR code process easier and less complicated. Each time you want to add a new member of your family, just click on the blue Add button. So now you've got everyone registered on the Visit Japan website, you're ready to register a new planned entry return, or basically you're ready to register your trip. Start off by clicking Register New Planned Entry Return. On the next page, it will ask you if you want to copy details from a visa application. I don't have a visa application, so I'm just going to proceed to registration without copying details and click on Next. And here we're just giving our trip a nickname. For example, past trips of mine are listed there and I know which ones they are because of how I've named them. This one I'm going to call Japan, February 2024. It doesn't really matter what you call it too much, it's just for your record. Next, you need to enter in your planned arrival date to Japan and just click on the little calendar and you can select the date that you're going to arrive. Now it's asking for the point of embarkation. Ours is Cairns, so it's basically just the last airport you left from before you landed in Japan. Now we're going to enter the airline company, which is Jetstar Australia, and our flight number. And you'll find that on your flight booking, flight tickets, flight itinerary, whatever you received when you booked your airline tickets. So now I'm going to enter our address in Japan. So this is just our first hotel that we'll be staying in the night that we arrive in Japan. So this is just an airport hotel. I just googled it to get the address. Once that information's all entered, just click Next to go to the next page. Here I'm selecting the family members that will be travelling with me, who I registered previously. If you don't see your family members there, that means you've forgotten to register them, and go back and register them first. And then click on that blue Register Plan button and you'll see this confirmation. And click on Back to Home. So now you can see our new trip there. You can click into your trip and it will open up this screen. Click into Immigration Clearance and Customs Declaration. So now you're basically filling in your usual standard arrival card, just digitally. And at the end of this process, you're going to be able to generate that QR code that you need to get through customs. So it's all the standard questions that you usually see. You need to put your total number of days that you'll be in Japan. You'll need to acknowledge certain information. What you'll be bringing into the country. And at the end of each page, click on the blue Next button to move to the next page. When you've completed filling out all your information, check it through very carefully. And then click on the above entry is true and correct, and click on the blue Register button. You'll receive this confirmation. Click on Back to Entry Return Procedure. And you can see here the display QR button code. click on the name drop down to select each member of your family, and then go ahead and do exactly the same procedure for each of them. Open the QR button for each member of your family and screenshot it so that you have a copy of it. And congratulations, you've done it. You've got your QR codes ready to go for when you arrive in Japan, and you'll find that going through customs with these is a breeze. This is definitely the easiest way to get through customs when you arrive in Japan. The idea for this video came from the numerous requests from my Facebook group Tokyo Disneyland Holiday Planning. I hope that it's helped with some of the basic questions and it can make the whole QR code process easier for you. If you do have any further questions, and I'm sure that you do, please don't hesitate to pop them into the comments and I'll answer them for you as best I can. If you did find this video useful, please do consider dropping me a like. I really do appreciate it and it helps to keep the videos coming. Thanks for watching.